I also have dated many people in the past, and I chose my wife because...
What's our next topic?
Let's do, you want to do wives? Because we...
Why
we chose our wives?
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey Winston.
Yeah.
We are on a beautiful, hot, sunny day here in front of the, in front of Bagua, which is, you know what's funny? See those characters? It says Changhua.
Yeah, Bagua.
Back in the day, they used to read them backwards, and that's the ultimate traditional. Look at that. This is some sort of government building. Yeah. Anyway, you read Chinese backwards. I should say backwards.
They still do that in Shenzhen.
They do.
When you got a gate over a village and stuff. Yeah.
It's like a Chinese.
Yeah,
it's a Chinese thing.
Yeah.
Right? But you know what it reminds me of? Backwards text reminds me a lot of your wife.
Oh, really? How's that?
I don't know. I don't want to get into it. It just reminds me of her. Okay.
All right.
And I wanted to talk about a very highly requested topic as we head up this beautiful mountain. Mm-hmm. And that topic is, why did we choose our wives over other Chinese girls? Because we've obviously dated other people, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why did we choose to marry them over any other Chinese girl? Okay?
Good question.
Why don't you begin?
All right. Well, it's just one of those things, man. Like... Obviously, I've dated quite a few different Chinese girls. I'm not going to go into how many or whatever.
But
no, but I've had my fair share of experiences.
We're honest people.
And yeah. Me.
Hey, you dick. I could have won that. I swear.
Because you're down with the sickness.
I am.
Yeah. So, you know, the thing is, I had one or two pretty good relationships, but when I got to China I was 25, you know, I wasn't really interested in getting married.
Sure.
I had the idea of getting married a few times. It did cross my mind with one or two of my relationships, but eventually, like, because it was never a thing I really wanted to do, eventually it was a situation where everybody around me was getting married, right? So my wife, my friends like you were married, my sister got married, like other people in my life were getting married, you know, like a lot of them. And I was basically in a relationship at that time with Beer Girl. Okay. And so I'll be honest with you. I'll be totally honest with you. I reached a point. Let's just keep riding it. Okay. We'll come back.
Okay. Go ahead.
I reached a point where I thought, you know what? I'm just never going to find the right person.
Right.
I'm just going to settle. You know.
Right.
She's good enough. Let's just go for it. Which was stupid. I thought, you know, very naively, because we were having problems in the relationship. I thought, oh, you know, if we get married, it'll fix some of the problems. That never happens.
Sure.
That never happens, by the way.
Right.
Go up here. Oh, what is this?
It's the ecology center. You don't.
No, we're not.
Why don't we go? Let's go and get off the bikes and keep talking.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see if I can turn around over here.
Okay.
Pretty sure you can. Just kind of go here. Just kind of a funky little road down here.
No, you can go down it if you want to.
Yeah.
Or do you want to go up?
Let's
it's up
go.
to you, boy.
Okay.
Go down or up?
Is this
down?
a one-way? It's a one-way, dude.
What are you talking about?
It's a one-way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's go up.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Okay, so I settled. I got married to Beer Girl. Wasn't a happy marriage. We divorced.
Right.
The thing is, I was just I kind of settled with the fact that I would be kind of just unhappy. I wouldn't be able to find the right person, you know?
Right.
And then my wife came along, and, you know, she was incredibly attractive, and obviously, you know, the whole attraction thing happened and all that sort of thing.
Right.
She was my student when I was teaching doctors, or training doctors.
Right.
And nothing happened because I never mixed business and pleasure.
Of course.
She went off to Australia to do her internship for 3 months, and we kept in contact.
Nice.
And when she got back from that, we kind of started to get together, and I was teaching her how to ride a motorcycle and stuff. And at the time, I was going through my divorce and all that, so it was a great like pick me up. And there was just such amazing chemistry. And I'm not going to lie to you, like. She made me feel like I was a schoolboy again, you know. I had all those like jittery, you know, like fluttery heart nonsense and all that kind of, you know,
the stuff you forget about.
Yeah, it's like some stuff I hadn't felt since I was like whatever 15 or 16, you know, that kind of thing. Right. So the chemistry was just so freaking amazing. Right. And you know, I absolutely fell in love with her. Like, there's no doubt. There's just, it's not a marriage of convenience. It's not a settling. It's a marriage of absolute love. So that's the reason why. Oh, look at that cool plane. Yeah. Don't just stop in the middle of the road.
Is it a bomber?
Let's go pull in and take a look. I love this stuff.
Yeah, I figured you'd like it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of a blind corner.
That's fine. Just go on the side. What is that? You would know.
Yeah, I just don't want to die here. Give me a second. Oh. Hey, you can go in it.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I'm actually not sure what this one is. Be nice to take a closer look though. Come on, this thing's so terrible. Let's just go take a quick look.
Sure.
It's fun.
I'm gonna just park my bike here.
Okay. So yeah, the reason I chose my wife is because I fell in love with her, that's why.
Wow.
And it's not because she's Asian or anything like that, it's just a fact.
Right. Now,
how about you?
For me, I chose my wife. I also have dated many people in the past. And I chose my wife because it was the first time in my whole life that I really thought and felt that I could be friends with someone and also not mind spending time with them romantically. Okay. Whereas back, look at this kitty. Oh man, he's too scared.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this plane first, and then I'll get into it.
Yeah.
It's freaking hot.
Woo.
Oh, I'm gonna die in here, dude.
Me too. Let's make
this
it
is
quick.
all. This is the National Party, Kuomintang.
Yeah. So this is like an actual transport plane.
Right. This would have been American.
C-119. Yeah, I'm actually not familiar with this type of plane. It's a bit obscure. Anyway, yeah.
Pretty cool.
Saying, yeah, I like it. It's cool. I love this kind of stuff, man.
You can get up in the cockpit.
Let's see.
Actually, I don't think you're allowed to climb up there. I'm gonna die in here.
Me too. Oh, it smells terrible. I bet you some homeless dude's taking some kind of a relieve themselves in there or whatever.
You think so?
This is awesome though. I love it.
Oh, yeah, look at that thing. Wow. That's a propeller of note.
Thermostat dome lights. Yeah, okay.
Anyway, you plane buffs can tell us all about it. It's got a little duck on it. That's kind of cool, eh?
Yeah.
Anyway, this plane lost the war, unfortunately. That's life. But anyway, my wife.
Yeah.
So my mom, actually, I have to thank my mom about something.
Okay.
Unlike most moms that say, don't you break that girl's heart.
Hey, let's walk up to that plane while we're off the bikes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, women are protective of each other.
Yes.
So I would date a lot in high school and university and all that kind of stuff. And my mom never, maybe she was a little sad if I dumped a girl, but she never discouraged me from meeting a lot of people.
Right.
And that kind of taught me from really early on that I should be very careful in choosing a girlfriend to be a wife. Not just sway bien, like do whatever, like pick someone, settle, right?
Like I did, yeah.
So I have to thank her because she put me in that mindset. And Vivi was the only girl that I met that ticked both of those boxes, right?
Yeah.
And I have to reiterate something we've said multiple times. I probably wouldn't be married to a Chinese girl unless I had met Vivi, which I did.
Yeah.
Because I think there are too many barriers to entry.
Right.
Or not barriers to entry, but barriers for longevity. And that's advice I give to everyone. That's kind of funny. I'm like gonna pass out, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, just like this fighter jet, I don't know what kind this is, but you guys will know in the comments.
You know, in Top Gun, they had that fake MiG. It was one of these.
Was it?
Yeah, they just painted it up. And
this is not a MiG.
No, it's not. I can't even remember what the hell this thing is.
I gotta get on
I'm
the bike.
delirious. I am a plane buff, but I don't know what's wrong with me today.
We'll go back to the footage and look at it. Anyway,
yeah.
So Vivi, weirdly enough, was both Chinese, but because she had studied abroad, or I should say in Macau, she had very Western education and a mindset.
That would have been considered abroad when she was studying there.
It was, yeah. Because of this, and because she was well-traveled and all that kind of stuff, I didn't have an issue. We faced so many issues later on because of her family that I don't recommend Chinese relationships unless their family is super open-minded, which is too rare.
It is a problem.
My point being, I chose her because she understood me and I understood her. It wasn't this ridiculous, unbelievable kind of doe-eyed, like, I love you because of our body language and... Yeah,
no, none of that. You know, that's the thing. Sasha's very smart as well. You know, she's a doctor, as I don't know if I've told you guys that yet, but...
Oh, dude, is she a doctor?
Yeah.
No way.
So in order to be a doctor, you kind of have to be a bit smart, right?
Right.
But it's not just that. She really is an intelligent girl, you know?
Right.
Oh, I should say woman.
She's good at finding deals, like bargains.
Yeah.
She's really good at that.
This bike's awful. It's not starting.
Are you serious?
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Whew. It's not good in the heat.
Right.
Okay.
My God. Hey, it's a military base. Changhua County Reserve Command. It's, you know, it's so weird, Winston.
What's that?
To see like military propaganda that is not China, but it's in Chinese. Oh crap! I just looked at the soldier and pointed at her. You know what's funny though is I was in a taxi the other day in Taiwan, and the taxi driver said he was driving some mainlanders around, and they were like, "Oh no!" But they put their cameras away when they saw a military base, and he's like, "No, it's okay. Like it's a free country."
Yeah.
But in China, they like spaz out, you know.
Well, you better. You're not allowed to do that. People get arrested.
Right. Anyway,
cool. So
yeah, that's how we chose our wives.
Absolutely. And we've cautioned you guys before about the whole sort of cross-cultural relationship. We've said, of course, it's totally possible, but you have to know what you're getting yourself into. And remember, you're marrying a family,
right.
You know, not just a girl.
Right.
Yeah, cool. So that's it. Anything you want to tell our subscribers before we sign off?
Whether you are in a cross-cultural relationship or not, or you're married or not, doesn't really matter because you guys watched the video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and leave a like if you liked the video, and leave a comment. Tell us about your experience. Yeah. Tell us about your special experience. Oh, one little thing I gotta add. See these dogs?
That? Yeah.
Taiwan is super. These are temple dogs, and temple dogs can be super dangerous because they look timid, but they're strays, and then they get into pack mentality, right?
Yeah.
So they're placid right now because they're probably well fed, but if they decide they want to go ape shit, man, they're scary.
You have to watch out, yeah.
Right, and people don't kill them here, and there's no real animal control because people are huge animal rights activists in this country.
Yeah, that's correct.
But anyway, we have an adventure to carry on with, so why don't you sign us off?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So whether you think we made a correct choice by choosing our particular wives or not, you know, we love you all the same, and you can't change the fact that we did that anyway, right? So
true. This is true. You have no power over us.
So until next time, you know the drill. I hope you guys find the love of your life and, you know, have good, successful relationships, because I gotta say there's a lot of unsuccessful relationships out there at the moment, man. And like I've been through it. It's the worst thing in the world. Right. And I can, for the first time in my life, say that I'm 100% happy in a relationship, like 100%.
And I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I'm happy too.
Yeah, I know you are. You got like 2 kids now, or 1.5 and a half.
One coming.
Yeah, 1.5 kids.
1.5 kids.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see down the line exactly how it all pans out.
We will.
And until next time, you know the drill. Kind of like those planes and stuff we saw back there. Stay awesome. Hey there guys, do not forget to check out the description. We have links to some of our favorite restaurants and kind of just interesting things to do around where we were riding today. Thank you for watching through this episode about our wives. We appreciate you and the fact that you're interested in our lives and what we do in our adventures, and we can't wait to see you in the next one, guys. So stay awesome, stay safe, see you next time.